Hello friends, welcome to part 5 SQLite CRUD operation with room library. In last video we have done fetching data from the database and display with recycler view. In this video we are going to have swipe gesture with recycler view for edit and delete operation. So let's start the coding. Here you can see in our user list fragment we have the recycler view, and here I am going to have swipe gesture layout. So for swipe gesture layout we have item touch helper class. So we are going to create instance of item touch helper class instance, and with item touch helper class inside the constructor we need to pass the callback interface. We have number of child classes of callback interfaces, so here I'm going to use one of them. So you can see here I'm going to use simple callback interface, and that simple callback interface will get override with on move and on swipe to method. Let me remove this not null annotation. Okay, so we have done with our on touch, sorry, simple callback interface implementation, and after that item touch helper we need to attach recycler view this with this item touch helper. Okay, so here I'm going to write item touch helper dot attach to recycler view binding dot recycler view. Okay, so let's check other parameters as well here. uh, let's remove this at the rate not null annotation. Okay, so we have simple callback interface implementation, and inside simple callback interface you can see there are two parameters we need to pass with the constructor. First one is a drag direction and second one is a swipe direction. So here we are not going to implement drag direction, we are going to implement only swipe direction. So first argument I will pass 0, and second argument swipe direction I can pass the constant provided by item touch helper. So I write here left, it will provide the left swipe behavior, and another parameter I can pass here is right. So I can type here item touch helper dot right. So we have given both direction left and right. If we swipe to left side then it will be delete operation, and if we swipe to right side then it will be edit operation. Okay, next inside the simple callback we can override one more method on child draw. Okay, so this method will help you to draw something when we swipe left or swipe right. Okay, so we are going to write a code inside this method. Before that let me remove this not null annotation. Okay, so we have ready our on child draw method. Inside this method before super dot on child draw I will write a code for displaying the layout or the design when we swipe left or right. For example, here you can see you will get dx. Okay, so dx will be the value how much you have swiped your item to the left or to the right. So based on this dx we can write condition if dx is greater than 0, that means we swipe from right side. Okay, so if dx is greater than 0 then uh, edit layout you can display here, edit look or edit design you can display here, and if it is less than 0 then delete designing you can perform here. Okay, so edit design and delete design respectively we can have here based on the value of dx. Okay, now what we want to design, so we need to design a rectangle here. You can see in on child draw method we have the canvas object. So canvas is a simple paper. Okay, it is a blank paper, you can design anything on the canvas. And for drawing on the canvas we have one more class here, paint. Okay, so we are going to create instance of the paint as well. Okay, now let's display rectangle then when we draw when we swipe the left side or swipe on the right side. Okay, so inside the edit design here I want to display a green color rectangle. So first of all, let me set green color with our paint. Paint is like a brush. Whatever you want to design with whatever color, you can make your paint object accordingly. Okay, so here I want to set the color of our paint object, that is green. So I can type here color dot green. Okay, next I want to draw rectangle. So canvas object has number of method. Canvas object has number of method. You can see draw rectangle, draw bitmap, draw tracks, any number of method. So here I want to draw rectangle, so I will use rectangle method. And whenever you want to draw the rectangle, you need to pass uh, 5 parameters. Many other method with 2 parameters also we have, but here I am going to use for 5 parameters method, inside which we need to pass left, top, right, bottom and paint. Okay, so left position, from which point we want to draw the rectangle. Okay, so here I will pass the left position of the our layout. Okay, or of our child layout. Say suppose here you can see, if I have this row item, okay, and if I try to swipe on the right side, then whatever left position of our row item, that will be the left position of our rectangle also. Okay, so here I need to create one layout that is available from our view holder instance. You can see view holder instance we have with our on child draw method. So here I am going to create view item view equal to view holder dot item view. Okay, so this will represent the layout or the view we are swiping currently. Okay, so that item view we can help you to set the position of our rectangle. So here I will type item view dot get left. Okay, so it will return the left position of our item view. Okay, next we are going to have right position. Okay, sorry, not the right, actually left position. So it will be again whatever the top value of our layout, that will be the top position. And right position, that is very important because it will change as we swipe the item. Okay, so right position will be changeable based on the value of dx. So what will be the right position? So it will be calculated like item view dot get left plus dx. Okay, so that will be changeable as our dx value get changed, it will change accordingly right value. And last value we have bottom, so it will be again the item value dot get bottom. So all 3 parameters except the right position, other values dependent on the item view. Okay, and finally we need to pass the paint, so it will create a rectangle based on the color value of paint. Okay, so this is how green color box it will get display whenever we swipe to the right side. Okay, and we swipe accordingly, dx value get increased. You can also check the value of dx with the logcat. So here I'm going to print log I tag and dx equal to dx. Okay, so log that tag will be a constant that I am going to create here. So log t I can type here, so it will get generated shortcut. Okay, and next inside the delete. Okay, when we swipe to the right side, okay, when we swipe to the left side, so it will get decrease, the dx value will be in minus. So accordingly I want to display a red color rectangle, so I will set the color red here. And c dot draw rectangle, again with 4 parameters, 5 parameters here I am going to draw the rectangle. When we swipe to the right side, okay, that time our left position will be dynamic. So what will be the left position? So again I am going to have item view dot get right plus dx. Okay, so how it will get calculated? Whatever the right value of the item view, we are actually subtracting the x value. Okay, dx will be negative in else part, so that negative value get added to the right position, so indirectly it will be minus. Okay, and so it will be calculated top, right and bottom, everything will be the same one of the item view. So here I am going to type item view dot get top, item view dot get right and item view dot get bottom. So other values will be the same as a item view, and last we need to use paint here. Okay, so with this coding, let me run and check the output. So if I swipe on the right side, you can see the green color rectangle, and if I swipe on the left side, it will display red color rectangle. Okay, so it is working as expected. So we draw the rectangle on green color or right color. Now let's display an icon. Okay, on the green color I want to display edit icon, and on the right color I want to display the delete icon. So the icon we will handle with the bitmap object. So here I am going to declare bitmap icon, and inside edit means dx is greater than 0, we need to create icon. So bitmap object you can create using bitmap factory method. Bitmap factory dot decode file, decode resource, and inside the decode resource we need to pass resources, that is get resources method you can have, and the id of the icon. So here I am going to use android dot r dot drawable dot ic edit. Okay, so we have inbuilt icon provided by the android library, so I'm going to use that icon here, and this icon I want to display on the green color rectangle. Okay, so we need to set the position of the icon. So for positioning the icon you can uh, write something like c dot draw bitmap, and inside the bitmap you can see we need to pass the bitmap icon, that is we already have with icon object, and next inside left, top, and paint object we need to pass. Okay, so left top position you can calculate based on your width and height. Okay, left and top height of the item view. So you can see here I'm going to create one variable integer height equal to item view dot get height. So it will return the height of our item view, and based on that I will create one padding instance, that will be height divided by 3. This is some formula you can apply for calculating the padding, and that padding here I will use for the left position and as well as top position, right? So xy coordinate we have set with the help of this padding object, padding variable. Okay, so with this coding if you run, then it will display the green icon, the edit icon with the green color, and similarly I also need to display the delete icon here. So same code I will repeat with delete icon, but the position will be different one. So first of all let me change the icon delete, and position will be on the right side. So y position will be our item view dot get right. So it will display the right position minus padding. Okay, and for y position we can have item view dot get top plus padding. Similarly here also we need to provide item view dot get top plus padding. Okay, so this will set the position of our icon. So let's run and check the output whether the icon is displayed properly or not. Okay, if we swipe right you can see the delete icon is there, but it is not displaying properly on position. If we swipe left, then it is perfectly edit icon is displaying. Okay, so we need to position our delete icon. So you can see here in get top plus padding it is okay, but here get right minus padding into 2. Okay, so I will multiply the padding with 2, and it will somewhat right hand side we can see the icon. So now after you can see delete icon, cross icon, it is available on the position, and if I swipe on the right side, then it will display the edit icon. You can also use another delete icon provided by Android library that is perfectly matching with the delete menu. Okay, so this will be perfect output. And with this we have done with on child draw coding. Inside on swipe, next we are going to write a code inside on swipe. On swipe, you can see we will get the direction, so that direction we need to compare. If direction double equal to item touch helper dot left. Okay, so if we swipe on the left side, then it will be delete operation. Okay, so if it is left side, then perform delete operation. We can continue our delete operation here. And if it is right side, that means in else part we need to write code for edit operation. So guys, delete and edit operation we will continue in the next video. For this video we keep this much coding. So guys, please implement your recycler view with 5 gesture for edit and delete operation. Okay, before leave the video, let's run and check the output. So with this we are ending up this video. In next video we will continue our delete and edit operation with Room SQLite library. So guys, catch you later in next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.